There's only one thing left to do before we can say goodbye to Rough and Electrical, and that's the inspection.
We're excited and, to be honest, a little nervous.
As nerves take over, we all have to remember our jobs.
And my job is just to keep my mouth shut.
Once the inspection is behind us, it's time to get back to the build, but this time it's with a little help.
I'm here! Cameron's here!
Who's here?
And we start crossing off some tasks that have been lingering on the to-do list.
One project that we've put off for so long.
Follow along as we build our cabin in the woods, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a moment of the build.
We're done with Rough and Electrical, but we are waiting on our inspection. Our inspector is scheduled to come sometime within 3 days. So today we're going to take some time to clean up the work sites. When the inspector comes, they can get around the house easily, and also so we can get around the house easily once we're moving on past our Rough and Electrical. So we're going to get to work. It is supposed to be super hot here today, so we're putting in like a power session for the first 2 hours of the day in here, and then I think we'll be out of the work site because it just gets too hot in here when it's super hot like this. Luckily, we have cooler weather tomorrow and the next day, so we'll be all good. Okay, this one's a big boy.
Well, you know it's summer when Ryan's big hat comes out. It is a hot one for us today, and like Sarah said earlier, we are cleaning up the interior of the house because we have our rough electrical inspection happening either tomorrow or the next day. And we have all of our interior trim in here, and it's been making it a nightmare to navigate around, and we want to have a clear path for when the inspector shows up. So behind us over here, you can see we got a little shelter logic set up, and we're taking all this trim and moving it over there. We have some pallets set up, a little vapor barrier, and it's gonna be so nice to have that out of the way so we can actually move in the house again. So we're gonna get to work. It is hot. We're gonna bust it out and then take a dip in the pool. Way cray.
Way cray that we built a house?
Yeah.
Think we need a bigger AC?
I don't know. On days like this, it would be handy. I figured out a solution. So let me know if you like it. What if we put a piece of blocking here?
Okay.
That's the right length. And then we put the light here.
Yeah.
And then we can just mount it through the back holes directly to this piece of wood, and it's flush. And it should still
And we'll shiplap around it.
illuminate. Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
It is a big day today. We're excited and, to be honest, a little nervous because we just got a call from the inspector and he said he's going to arrive in just under a couple hours now. He's going to be here at 11 o'clock. It's 9 now. We're finishing up a last couple of things we needed to get in, a ground screw and one box that we needed to mount before we get inspected for rough electrical. So, how you feeling?
Really anxious.
Yeah.
Like, got some butterflies happening.
I know it's like before a big test.
Yeah, and my job is just to keep my mouth shut during the electrical. I have been told during the inspection, don't talk. Don't admit that we're total newbies.
I feel like we're prepared.
Yeah,
If there's anything that we get red flagged on, I feel like it'll be minor and be easily rectified.
Yeah, but otherwise I think we're gonna be running around making sure we have all the staples in, all the
Yep.
little things that we know we need to do. And later on today, we even have another big surprise coming your way. So it's like inspection day and there will be a surprise.
So many exciting things.
So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day on the build.
All right, let's get to work and make sure we're ready.
Okay,
Okay, we'll see you when you get here. No worries. All right, bye. About 11:30. Makes me look a little more official.
be like, hi, I'm Ryan. I'm the foreman on this job site.
Hold it.
And then our other two dedicateds are there.
If you do
Okay.
do a standard traditional 3.0, it's got to be fan rated.
Okay.
So, and this other one's obviously smoke detector.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you need a fan rated box there.
Okay.
Is this the only bathroom?
No, there's one upstairs. We're on
Okay.
separate circuits.
They are on separate
Yep.
circuits. Okay. So
I read that and I was like, okay.
okay, because you can put the bathrooms on the same circuit if you do just plugs, or if you have a bathroom all by itself like this.
Yep.
Plugs and lights can go together. So you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are fine. Nope, that all works. I can't see anything that really needs major attention other than those fan boxes.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is give you guys cover and have you send me a picture of those boxes to contain them.
Perfect.
Okay.
So,
Yay.
yeah, like I said, I'm gonna make that one correction for the two boxes in here. Good job. You're getting there.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't think we've ever passed an electrical on the first try. Oh, thank God.
We almost had zero
I
corrections.
know, just the fan box, which is easy. We'll get it changed. All right, are you ready to get back to work?
Yeah, let's do some shear wall and then put in some outlets.
Should we do it with a little help?
Who are we getting to help?
I'm here.
Cameron's here!
Is here. Cameron is going to be here throughout the summer. He's a teacher and he has summers off, and he is going to help us 2 days a week. And we are beyond excited about it because it makes us be motivated to build. And Cameron, sometimes it feels like maybe he knows a little bit more than us, but you know, maybe we're getting schooled down.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't overthink things like
No,
we tend
he
to.
doesn't
We're like,
over-
well, let's just start.
I think because he's not as closely connected to the
I don't mind putting
to the
holes in
project.
the wall. Holes in the
Yeah,
floor.
like he's like, just do it this way and we'll be done. And we're like, okay.
Yeah.
So we are super excited because you guys know that our move-in date, our hopeful move-in date would be by the end of fall 2022, and it is fast approaching. So we got to get to work. So here we go.
All right, so your hot lead's gonna go onto your gold screw, neutral goes onto your silver, and then your ground screw goes right there. Now, the important thing to remember is the hook on your wire
Goes in the same
goes in the direction that you're going to turn it.
Okay.
So it's going to be different on this side than it is going to be on this side,
Oh, okay.
because you're turning it this way on this side.
Okay, would you hook up the wires? Hook up the wires first, and then screw in the little things to the boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you want to make sure there's no insulation like trapped under the screw.
We are trying to figure out how to make the most of our time with Cameron helping us on the build. So as of right now, I feel like we are not totally prepared for having someone help us, because our goal was totally finishing rough and electrical, and we didn't know if we were going to pass
or
not.
fail.
And we passed.
But we have plenty of stuff to do.
Oh, yeah. So-
Plenty of miscellaneous tasks that still need to be done.
So that's what's happening today.
Yeah. And but then thinking through how we could best use help, we started thinking what are the most challenging things we're gonna come across before we lose Cameron's help. And I think we narrowed down that being the deck and the overhang roofs over the porch.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really kind of focusing a lot of our attention on getting that portion of the project done, which means our very first thing we need to do is we need to dig the trench that's going to connect the house to our septic.
Yeah, because if we don't do that now, we would all of a sudden be finding ourselves needing to dig a trench once the deck was in place.
Which
So
would not be fun.
that wouldn't work.
So the plan is to start figuring out when we can get the excavator in here, get some of the materials moved, and get that portion completed, and then we can start focusing on getting the post and beam set up.
And that sounds really fun. That project sounds like it is going to be something where big changes are made to the house. And I feel like the whole winter has been
Small
tiny
changes.
made
Yeah.
to the house. So it's going to be really nice to see that. But for today, we are tackling, because we don't have an excavator rented, and we weren't quite prepared to pass roughing. Okay,
be
let's be
honest.
real. We thought we were gonna fail and have to fix stuff. And I think we both kind of thought we would get done with it and then move on to wiring it and going to the final, but that actually doesn't happen until we're about ready to move in.
Yeah.
So now our focus is being ready for that combo and getting that deck in place so we're not walking through mud in the winter and having covered entrances. So we're gonna get to work today on some little miscellaneous things that we need to do so we do pass our combo inspection, and then keep moving forward from there.
I'm about to dive into this panel here, and I only have 4 of the breakers needed for this this panel, and I'm gonna get started, and then I'm gonna have to pick up the other breakers so that we can finish up the wiring.
And that's how you strip a wire. One project that we've put off for so long is the blocking that needs to go between each bay of our roof rafters. So I've been tasked with that random task today. We have a few pieces already cut because we've meant to do this so many times. So I'm gonna start on that and see how far I can get with the materials we need. Ooh, that one was a good one, Sarah. Cameron's been working yesterday and today on finishing our shear wall, and it's all actually up. Ryan's just putting in the last nails because we send him for the high up jobs.
Yeah, that looks great.
Nice job, Cameron. That was a crazy puzzle piece that you had to do there. Well, now we can cross that one off the list. One side is done up here. This is tight quarters. It's an uncomfortable project, but it's nice to have one portion done. We'll see how much we have done. I don't think we have enough material to actually get the other side completely done, but we'll get done what we can. And then nobody has to squeeze back here anymore.